Welcome to Expansion for Love. My name's Lourdes, and today we were going to do a reading for creatives, or forgive me, for lightworkers and starseeds, and those who want to just give love and light to the world, right? And we're going to start off with what it is that would feed our heart this week. Wow, that was quick, thankfully. King of Wands. King of Wands, or Knight of Wands, excuse me, is this fast-moving, passionate energy that's entrepreneurial and steadfast. And so for some of us, that will be working with whatever business we have going this week. This would feed our heart, very much so. For others of us, whatever our passions are and our drives are, that's the message for you. That would feed your heart to work on that. If it's an art project, if it's something in work that you're doing that would really drive you and encourage you, that you're super passionate about, or if it's the business that you are running and you are passionate about it, this is what will feed your heart this week. That's beautiful. Spirit, what is it that you would have us hear? What would you have us hear this week that we need to know for our work, for our health, for our anything that we really need to work on? It has been a beautiful, beautiful weekend down in the south. I hope it's been beautiful for you too. But what is it, Spirit? Yeah, passion. With passion comes a lot of things, right? That excite us and encourage us to do our work. But here we go. It flipped over. Number 6, fourth ray of harmony. And this is talking about harmony with your soul tribe, with your spirit guides, with yourself, with your inner self. There is so much harmony needed at this time that this does not surprise me that this comes out. But see, in his inner temple, within his heart chakra, is coming out all this expansion of light. And that harmony at this time, sweet earth angels, collective right now, this is such a strong message that's been coming through. I've done, my own personal reads, right? And here we are seeing that it's just time to connect. Continue to connect. I'm sure you have been, but strongly continue to connect within yourself and harmonizing with your spirit, with that inner divinity. Sometimes I understand we get fearful, right? Because we're concerned about breaking that veil, right? Seeing through, seeing past to things that make us unnerved, uncomfortable. But this harmony that we have with spirit, with the divine, with our spirit guides is actually nothing to fear, nothing to be unnerved about. Yes, we will be uncomfortable, right? True, we'll be unnerved. It's true. But there is harmony with that. So I just want to show you that one more time. That harmony we have. Passion definitely helps, right? When we're passionate about what we're doing, we feel more harmonized within. It brings that balance within ourselves. And 3 to 1. This is like a ratio, and I'm going to let you look at that artwork. I'm going to grab a book and what it says for that. Three, 2, 1. It says, this is heavenly child in your midst. It may be within your heart, if in your womb, or a glimmer in your eye soon to be. This child holds the key to the fulfillment of a process that is happening for you now. The child might be a physical culmination of your marriage or a commitment to another. It might be a symbolic birthing of a new self after a time of learning to bring male energies of protection and discernment together with female energies of feeling and creativity, wherein there within yourself or your relationship with another. This child might symbolically be a new life, an improved relationship, a book, a new job, a completely renewed way of dealing with what was once a challenging issue, or soon will be an issue, will not be anymore. Just to name some examples. From masculine to feminine to child, there is now just one. A new reality drawing with grace, dawning with grace. And this is incredible because this imagery here, right, is just kind of like the swirl of the masculine and feminine, which here reminds me of blue and that blue and that pink, and that's turning into this more of a royal blue color, right? That blending that births something. And that's really beautiful because that masculine and feminine energies within us as a collective is continuing at this time to blend and to come together and become more equal and work with one another. And that is exactly what we need, is this family of three, this child, this feminine, this masculine, to blend together and work together and be one. One light, one love that goes out and works for the good of the earth, of humanity. Earth angels, that's so beautiful, 3 to 1. But yeah, see that pink color and the lighter blue turns into this beautiful, beautiful, like royal purple. So yeah, that is quite something. And that was number 10, for those of you who needed to see that. And it just reminds me again of what makes you passionate, right? Our passions, they speak so much to us, right? There's so many things coming through to us through our passions. And what's driving you now, if that's to write a book, if that's to communicate to others, whatever life experiences you have had and you've learned from and you can teach to us, then that is something to be birthed right now. Time to continue to work on birthing. And working on that, which harmonizes, right, with ourselves, will continue to allow us to push those things forth and birth those things we're ready to birth. This card wants to come out. Star Brothers. Our Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Star Brothers. I love that. So Horus, as we know, is the Egyptian daughter, if I'm not mistaken, of Isis and I forget the name of the Isis husband, but Horus energy, she is sometimes depicted as the Ace of Swords in some Egyptian tarot, and here the Star Brothers are all coming together, right, in a brotherhood and a solidarity, right, in solidarity. That's something that Spirit's reminding us, like, do you have your Star Brothers around you? Keep looking for them, keep bonding with them, and creating that environment for one another, right? Let's keep creating that so that we could co-create with Spirit and design and work on what we are to give out to the world, to make that 3 to 1. To make that 3 to 1. It always helps to have that loyalty, right? That brotherhood. And what is it, Spirit, that is some focused work we need to work on for this week? What is some of that focused work you have for us? Right? Oh, there we go. I try to pay attention to the cards, and they speak. Wow. So the first card that came out here is Healer. And, I mean, Freedom, excuse me. Freedom. Freedom. Freedom comes to us as we continue to learn to trust in ourselves and to just get connected with ourselves. Because like I've said to friends before, I don't believe in things. These are tools. These oracle cards, these tarot cards, astrology, they're tools, right? I believe in myself because I can, because I know myself, or I want to continue to know myself, right? And within that, within me is the divine, right? And so, just as Jesus said that he was the Son of God, right? I am a daughter of God, right? So I have that freedom within me as I continue to trust myself and to learn to work with the others who have trusted themselves, right? The light workers that desire to bring forth love and light. And Healer. Healer comes out. So this week, a focus is that freedom and that healing, the abilities that are within yourself, which you're going to want to do first for yourself, and then you can do and be there for others to heal as well. Often this comes in just a word you might give to someone, or it might come in a practice that you are. You may be a nurse, you may be a doctor, you may be a Reiki healer, you may be an energy worker, you may be a yoga instructor. Whatever you're doing to heal and to help, and counseling, therapy, there's so much I can go on and on, right? But if you're doing this type of work in whatever capacity that you're doing it in, whether that's, like I said, just having that conversation with someone and giving them those healing words, that is very powerful. So this is a beautiful focus for the week. Sweet Earth Angels, thank you so much for coming to this reading. If you liked it, please give it a like, this video, and share it with others. And if there's something that's a focus for you this week that you'd like to share with us, let us know here on Expansion for Love. And I hope you'll come back and hit that notification bell so you get all the notifications to see all the cool content that we're making here, okay? Thanks so much for joining me, and you take care, and we'll see you later. Bye.